Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Wednesday, March 9th. Just a reminder, if you're new to Grandstand Bettors, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our free picks and free predictions all year long. And while you're at it, smash that like button for a nice easy winner in the Rangers-Wild game. There is a very small slate today in the NHL, so we're going to actually look into the NBA. But first, let's recap that winner yesterday. We had the Rangers and the Wild over 6 goals, and later in the day yesterday, Shesterkin was announced that he would not be starting the game, and we actually went and doubled down on this over. Now, in the first period, it was a little bit slow going there, but the Wild finally scored midway through, and then Eriksson Ek added one more to give the Wild a 2-0 lead heading into the first intermission. The second period was extremely fun to watch, and for those of you that may have taken the Rangers money line, they gave you a little bit of hope as they tied it up 2-2 in the first 8 minutes of that period, but then that's where the wheels came off for the Rangers. Kevin Fiala and the Wild would go on to score 3 goals in total in the last 11 minutes of the period and give us a nice second period winner with the Wild going into the third up 5-2. It was a good thing that the score was 5-2 going into the third because the third period was absolute garbage from both teams. They basically agreed that the game was over, and with no more goals scored, the Wild would snap the Rangers win streak and get a much needed win themselves, as they had been 2-8 in the last 10 games. Today, as we mentioned, the NHL slate very small, so we're going to focus our attention in the association today, and we're going to look at the Toronto Raptors versus the San Antonio Spurs. Raptors are a 1-point favorite here, and the over-under opened at 224.5, but let's be honest, it is already at 228.5. The Raptors, they come into this one on a bit of a slide, having lost 7 of their last 10 and 3 in a row. They now sit in the 7th seed in the East, poised for that playoff round as they sit 3.5 games back of the Cavs, whom they just lost to on Sunday night. Now, during this rough stretch, they lost to the worst 2 teams in the East, the Pistons and the Magic as well. They've had some injuries over this time. VanVleet's game time decision tonight, and OG is out, so we can understand that shady -1 line against a much worse Spurs team. This team is only averaging 108 points per game, so if VanVleet is out as well as OG, that would be 37 points per game that they would be without tonight. The Spurs, they find themselves 2 games out of the West play-in round, but they have been playing much better as of late, and they are coming off a nice win against the Lakers, but as everyone knows, the Lakers aren't good this year, so take that for what it's worth. The one thing the Spurs have not been great in this year is their defense. They're allowing the 5th most points per game in the NBA, and teams are shooting around 36% from 3 against them. So, what's our best bet in this one today? Well, just looking at the line, with the possibility that VanVleet could be out tonight, you have to think the Spurs would be the way to lean. However, there's a player prop out there that we absolutely love tonight. Devin Vassell, who's dealing with a groin injury, is going to be probable for tonight, and we do think he'll go. He's going to be facing a Raptors team that is one of the worst shooting teams in the NBA. Raptors shoot 44.2% from the field, and they allow their opponents to grab 44 rebounds per game. Now, in the last 5 games that Vassell has played, he's averaged 5.2 rebounds per game, and tonight, if he goes, he should have the opportunity to hit that mark, even if that groin injury only allows him to play 22 minutes. So, with our best bet for Wednesday, March 9th, we're going to take Devin Vassell over 4.5 rebounds at a nice plus 108 price. Now, our best bet leaderboard continues. It's almost a third of the way done here in March, and Lance stays hot as he won last night with the Grizzlies winner that he gave us. Get those best bets in each and every day for your chance to climb that leaderboard this month. Again, we are giving away $100 to first place, so good luck to everyone out there. Just a friendly reminder that all of our free bets here on YouTube do not make it onto our Grandstand Bettors daily card, but they're here to help guide you in your decision making for the day. If you are looking for that full card, head on over to grandstandbettors.com, become part of our family, and start living that grandstand life. But as always, sit back, relax, enjoy some NBA tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.